Alright, it's the end of the weekend, June 23rd, 2013. World War Z came in second at the box office to Monsters University. And guess what was in third place? Man of Steel with 41 million. World War Z ended up making 66 million around there somewhere, which was surprising for an opening week, especially for a zombie film. Okay, I'm going to talk about the future of the franchise and the potential sequel that Paramount announced after the big opening weekend. It's still far from making all its money back. They spent $190 million traveling the world with Brad Pitt, basically. They spent $190 million traveling the world with Brad Pitt. And a bunch of extras dressed up as zombies. They spent all the budget on catering to Brad Pitt. It's the film known as, Alex Jones hyped it as the propaganda film, where the UN are the good guys, and you get no origins on the outbreak. It just jumps into it. It just follows Brad Pitt as a former UN investigator trying to find out the origins of the plague before it takes over the whole world. It's pretty much already in every huge city. Then they meet up at this base and another UN official tells them that the president's dead. But do they show that? No, they'd rather show emotional filler with him and his family. They did 3 rewrites on this during production. They did 3 rewrites on telling us with no plot, no ending, no origins. Of course they have to do a sequel. They have to tell us what the F happened. They told you more in Prometheus. That's the whole time. That's the whole thing I was thinking about. Then I find out that the guy who did one of the rewrites is Damon Lindelof, who co-wrote Prometheus. He's like, his expertise is like telling nothing in a story. And how can you be good at telling nothing? You can never be good at telling nothing because they tell you nothing. And then Brad Pitt gave a quote because he went to every screening promoting this movie, where he said, there's a lot of unused material in the novel. I can't even believe this was made into a novel back in like 06, 07 or something. I'm sure everyone's going to leave a comment, the novel was better, the novel was better. I'm sure they tell you a little bit more, but I don't want to tell the only thing that they give there's like only one spoiler that you could literally give away. Because that's like the only thing that happens in the plot. In the whole movie. Then there's an awesome... He goes to South Korea to investigate it. He finds out nothing. Then he ends up learning that Jerusalem and in Israel they built a barricade to protect themselves from the zombies. So then he feels that they know something, which they don't. And it's just all a bunch of action. It's not like they focus on the action and the gore of chopping the zombies' heads off and other sick things like that. They don't focus on that. It's still PG-13, so it's not as graphic. It's terrible. And they're talking about making this a trilogy. It was the biggest opening for Brad Pitt. I'm sure zombie fans absolutely loved it. They don't need a plot, I guess. I mean, I've seen better episodes of The Walking Dead than this whole freaking movie. But after it took so many years to make the first one, who knows what they're going to do with the second one, or if it's ever going to be officially made, or if it takes 8 years or something, who the hell knows. I'll try to keep updates going as it comes. So this was JBM for VillainNews. This is late June 2013. Update on the World War Z franchise. I'm out. Thanks for listening. Tell me your thoughts on it.